Ruhr, the industry. It feels like it's been a long time since we were last here. But how did we get in so easily? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. One of them clearly suspected us of something, so it strikes me as fishy that he didn't even check his wanted list. It's almost as though the other soldier was trying to save us. I'm glad I didn't have to use witchcraft again, at least. It didn't feel like a trap, but I can't think of any justification for it. That's going to bug me, but at least we're in time to get us some information. That's right, we need to find out where Mother and Angelica are. This doesn't really tell you what to do, but you're really just gonna check the map. Yep, right here. Okay, this guy. Hugo. Never expect I bumped into all of you around here. Hugo, it's great to see you again. Rosaline and Becky told us that you disappeared. So they're both doing well, then good. In fact, why don't you give me the rundown on what you've been up to all this time? You got me curious now. Everyone gave Hugo a rough outline of all they've been up to since the war broke out. So Becky's on the craze now, is she? Of course she is. I can hardly think of a more Becky move. Well, we'll let her know we saw you when we make it back. I'm sure she'll be thrilled in her own way. You're here on business? This company is one of the RF store's biggest clients, so that doesn't really surprise me. That's right. It was really difficult, but once I helped Becky escape, I made it back home to Heimdall. For all of its issues, it's still probably the safest place in the country. Always calmest in the eyes of the storm, you know. Heading over there on your own is pretty bold, though. You're tougher than you look. Bear in mind, the CG's not without its problem. The flow of information is under tighter lockdown than anywhere else. Ordinary citizen can't even approach the palace by foot or by vehicle. And no one knows where the Imperial family is. Or what's going on within the Alliance for that matter. Nobody got any idea what they intend to do next? Figures. Then you haven't heard anything about where Angelica or my mother could be? Afraid not. I've taken a few business trips to Ruhr since the war started, but I haven't heard a peep about them. It's not like I can stroll into Reinford Corporate HQ and start asking questions either. Sorry, I can't be any more help. Don't be. You've given us plenty of useful information as it is. But just be careful if you keep up all this city hopping, okay? Right back at you. And give my regards to Becky if you wouldn't mind. And we're done. If you need stuff by here, but I don't think you can do that. You can, right? Yep, you can. General Goods. Where is she? Right here. Landy! Reed! Huh? Landy! I'm happy to see you all well. What brings you to her? That's a long story. Got a few minutes to spare? You heard the rundown as well? Vivi is okay. Oh, thank goodness. Yep. He's our observer on the Courageous right now. How wonderful. We're always happy to deliver good news. I imagine Vivi will be overjoyed to hear that we found you too. So you've been working here part-time? That's right, I escaped the academy with a small group of people, and after a while, we all ended up in Ruhr. Although, to be honest, I've been going a little stir crazy, wanting to go out and search for Vivi. I've been so worried. I couldn't muster up the courage to leave town and go wandering through a war-torn country of my own, though. Yeah, not a great strategy. Not one. You made the right call, as painful as it might have been. By the way, you wouldn't have happened to her anything about Angelica or Irina Reinford was worried about, would you? Sorry, I haven't. I wish I could be a little more helpful. Oh no, please, don't worry about it. We still have an investigation to do. Something's going on here, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. Just keep doing what you're doing and leave that to us. If you insist, be careful. If there's ever anything I can do to help, just come and find me. I won't be going anywhere. We will, thanks. Same thing, if you need some general goods, buy it now. Oops. It's... Oh. This... Oh. Headquarters. Reinford headquarters. Well, this building looks the same as it ever did, except for the new guards, of course. Yes, those provincial army soldiers do seem to be a new addition. Angelica did say that Mother was locked away somewhere, but it definitely didn't sound like this was the place. I'm sure that things are pretty chaotic inside, with her officially missing though. The new president. Good day, Lord Rugner. Please allow me to take your belongings. Good man. That's... You know that guy? We're not exactly friends, but yeah, he's the director of the first factory. Heidel Rugner. He's also Angelica's uncle. Director Rugner. My, it's sometimes feels as though the work would never end. Serving as the group's acting chairman, there's no easy task. It's no wonder Irina ended up feeling ill working like this. I do so hope she'll be fit to return to work before too long. Indeed. Well, if you need me, I'll be unwinding on the 24th floor for the time being. Make some tea along a little later, would you? Much obliged. I would have asked the chairman's maid for that, but alas, she's nowhere to be found. Of course not, she just dips on people. But sure, that floor is... What was that, Delton? Is there something you want to say to me? No, sir, not at all. Did he say acting chairman? So that guy's standing in for your mother, Lisa. He said she was ill too. What a lot of nonsense. There's no way she's sick. And that aside, the 24th floor is my family home. Of course, that's where we stayed before. He's from one of the 4 grand houses, so I'm sure he'll hold a high rank in the Alliance. But that doesn't excuse this sort of behavior. He's taking advantage of the chairman's absence to do whatever he pleases. Making yourself comfortable in someone else's home, uninvited, is too damn gross for me to even think about. Sigh. It'll be one thing if he just took over the company, but this feels like he's trampling on our personal lives too. Still, given the way things are right now, there's no way he can get any closer to the building. Yeah, we're going to have to gather information somewhere else right now. Go left. know there was one something here. Oh, not this one. I remember where. Teacher. Oh my, if it isn't class 7. Instructor Mary. Still hanging in there? Instructor Sarah, you're here too. I can't believe my eyes. This all feels like a wonderful dream. If it is, I don't want to be woken up. I managed to flee Trista with a number of students until a while ago, and together we made our way here. I've been staying at Min's house ever since. I'm not sure where she is right now, sadly. We were together at one point, but next I looked, she was gone. Yeah, she mentioned that. But there's no need to worry about her. She's been flying aboard with... Oh, she was on the Courageous. Sorry, I misread that one. That's fantastic news. Oh, ADOs, thank you so much. But wait, what are you doing here in the first place? Well, Ring gave her the rundown. I see. It's hard to avoid the unpleasant rumors about the Marquis and his family of late. I haven't seen Angelica for quite a while either. I just hope she's alright. Well, we better get back to looking for clues. I'm afraid we need to be off now, instructor. It was great to see you again. Likewise, I won't stop you from doing what you're doing. But try not to expose yourself to more danger than necessary. Now, if you excuse us, you can talk to the mom, but we ain't gonna do so because of that. Oops. I know you can go here. It's good to see you. I'm not. I know I butchered her name. Elisa, is that you? I didn't know you were back in Ruhr. What a pleasure to see you. Though you're going to want to be careful if you're staying in town. Things are generally peaceful here, but you wouldn't want to wind up with the armies after you like there are Lady Angelica. Professional armies after Angelica? Somehow I'm not surprised. By the way, you wouldn't happen to have any idea where she might be, would you? I'm afraid not. I do hear whispers from time to time, but nothing worth passing on just yet. Well, thank you anyway. Guess we gotta keep asking around. Okay, those were lab coats. Alright. To the last place. The church.
I'm pleased to hear that everything seems to be going well for you. I believe it was the goddess's guidance that brought you here after all. I may be limited in what I can do to aid you, but know that you have my full support.
Thank you, Father. I will keep striving to do everything I can. Now, if you'll excuse me. Welcome to Ruhr Cathedral. Have you all come to pray for the goddess's guidance?
She was really polite. Even his sisters go.
Strange. I've never seen her around here before.
I guess she must be new. Kind of an odd time to take your vows as a sister, huh?
True. I guess the church may be working on its own independent initiatives to bring the war to an end.
That's very possible.
She is someone familiar. Oh my, if it isn't young Angelica, I wasn't expecting to see you return here at a time like this? Are you sure it's alright for you to be walking around in public like this? So I've just been looking for you. I should be fine. Thanks for looking out for me though. Glad to see that not much has changed here in the cathedral. Just that new sister. Ah, you must be referring to Sister Quill. If I'm butchering that. Yes. I can understand that it seems an odd time for a new sister to join us, but she's something of a special case. I know I accidentally pressed it too quickly. Should you ever require a needn't hesitate at a moment to ask for it. The church never abandons those in need. Thank you, Father. I'll definitely keep you in mind. And we are done. Whoops. We'll press start and gotta go down the stairs. Okay, so this was the right place. Because sometimes this map doesn't tell you properly.
Been a while since we were last in Ruhr Airport.
Yeah, not since our field study here.
Or airport. I think this is the same airliner we boarded back in Burial Heart. It might be. It's not like the war put an end to the air travel. I don't see the Lustina around here anywhere. Though, not that comes as a huge surprise. Why does that name sound familiar? It's huge luxury passenger liner built by the Third Factory. It's one of the company's most famous creations, but from what I've heard, it was sieged by the Alliance. Worse yet, Duke Cayenne supposedly made it his personal ship too. Sigh. Look like the rumors might actually be true. It stands to reason, I will say no reason, that might be the only airship big enough for his ego. Sounds like the Alliance is treating Reinfer like their own personal toy box. He probably wouldn't have dared if the chairman was in her rightful position. Putting that aside for now, we should look around. We might be able to find something useful around here.
We're not getting anywhere. Especially when the Alliance has the city so completely under control.
That's for sure. Wandering around's given us a lot of information, but none of it actually relates to why we're here. Could there be something we're missing?
It's mine.
I can't imagine you're getting a call from someone on the Courageous either. There's no way they're within calling range.
That's because they are not.
Well, only one way to find out who our mystery caller is. Hello?
Is that you, Elisa? It's Yuna. How have you been?
Yuna, what a pleasant surprise! I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Me too. But more to the point, I realize this is a bit sudden, but could you come meet me at the diner? We've got something really important to discuss with you.
If it's that important, then sure. Hold on. How do you even know I was back in Ruhr?
I'll tell you that when I see you. Anyway, later.
Wait, hold on! She hung up on me.
Yuna's a friend of yours, right?
That's right. She told me she has something important to talk to us about. She wants us to meet her at Devance's Diner near the city's west exit.
It's not like we've got any better leads. Let's head on over.
Oh, don't waste your time in the airport. Do the cutscene, just run right back out.